My name is Nick Brown, founder of Cooking Physics, and I help professional chefs become inspirational leaders by focusing on their passion, their profession, and their personal development. So welcome. I am so glad that I get to be here with you. Today we are going to be expanding a little bit more in depth into this feasting on life model. Now, yesterday I kind of showed it to you and I kind of hand drew it to just kind of give you an idea of what's going on in each one. And so today I've got a nice clean picture for it. And so here we go. I am going to go ahead and switch on here. Let's look at this. Okay, so as you can see, this feasting on life, you've got your personal, you've got your professional, and you've got your passion. These are the three areas of your life that we're going to be focusing on throughout the entirety of this coaching. So let's get you on here and let's make this bigger right here. Here we go. So the whole point of the rule of three is that you've got three different levels, okay? When I was cooking, one of the most difficult questions that people had was, how much do I prep? Because you don't want to prep so much that you have to throw stuff away because everything that you make is perishable, okay? But you don't want to prep so little that halfway through your shift, you're having to quickly make some more stuff just to be able to make it through the end of the shift. And then you've got the occasional outliers that all of a sudden somebody, like, I don't know what it is, but sometimes one dish just sells like crazy in one day. And so you're never sure which day that's going to be. So how do you know how much to prep so that you can make it through the entire shift without having to leave the line and go grab your backups or make some prep just to finish out your shift, or you have to 86 something. You have to say that we no longer have it. So that's where I came out with this rule of three. And this rule of three is that you prep for 3 days of normal service. So this is a thought process that you're preparing, you are making goals, you are thinking ahead and saying, this is the destination that I want to get to, 3 days worth of service. Then you think, okay, how much do I need to prep of the next 3 days if they're normal service? Okay, what do I need to do? And then what do I need to focus on right here, right now to be able to accomplish that task? So that's what this rule of three is all about. It's, what is your end destination? That's the first number. That's the first of the three. That end destination. This is your, when you're thinking about your goals in life, what is that 6-month goal? I don't like to go much further than 6 months because realistically life is all over the place. And by the time you get to that, your goal may have adjusted a little bit. So I like to think just 6 months out. Yes, I've got the grand vision. I've got the idea of who I want to be and what I need to do. But 6 months out is like, I can accomplish this goal by 6 months. So you think about that. What is your 6-month goal? That's your 6-month stretch. Now, it's got to be something that's going to stretch you. You're not trying to make it so that you always make it. If you're always making, you're not pushing yourself far enough. You're not pushing yourself hard enough. So put out a goal out there that just might be completely out of there and just work your butt to try and get to it. So 6-month stretch. Then you think, what do I need to do for the next 90 days? So this is what are the actual skills that I need to know to be able to hit that? What is my path leading up to that? Okay, these are still slightly generalized, but a little bit more focused. These are goals that are saying to yourself, I'm going to hit it so far, okay? And I need to, let's just say, you want to create a menu, okay? You want to create a menu for a new menu for the next season. That's your 6 months. For the next 90, what do you need to do? Well, you need to figure out what kind of foods are going to be seasonally available. You need to figure out um, recipes that may be common during that time, any kind of common dishes, traditional dishes during that time of the year, and and other kind of goals like that. Okay, um, but then you think, okay, then you pull it back. What do I need to figure out this month for the next 30 days? And the next 30 days, this is the stuff that you're going to be focusing on that says, okay, I need to contact vendors and find out this information. Okay. I need to research and go to 10 websites and research or read 3 books or, go talk to a farmer to figure out what he's got planted already, because in 90 days and almost 6 months, that's what he's going to have that's going to be growing and producing, right? So those are kind of the things that you need to think about. So now that's the goal that's going to be kind of like, your professional goal. This is the thing that's going to make you money, okay? I like to think that in each one of these areas, you're making 3 goals. One for your professional, one for your personal, and one for your passion. Now, for a personal, mine would be, I want to build a network of 5 really close friends. And what is that? Okay, so what does that mean? So I pull it back and I'm like, well, in order to have really close friends, I want to be able to, go have, an evening out, twice a month with these, 5 really good friends. Okay, that's your next goal for the next 90. What is the goal for this, the next 30 days? Well, I need to pick which ones they are, and I need to start scheduling it. Okay, so that's your, that could be your personal goal. For a passion goal, for me, it would be something like, I want to sing in the Messiah. Okay, I want to do a solo in the Messiah. So what do I need to do? I need to have this piece constant ready. And in order to get that, I've got to pick which piece I'm working on and work on it, 3 days a week. Something kind of like that. So you take the big goal, you bring it back for the next 90, and then you bring it in to the next 30 days. So I have a couple of worksheets that help you with these kinds of aspects. I have a worksheet that's called the Chef Navigator. It's got your long-term goal. What is your vision? What is your mission? What are your core values? And what do you want to accomplish? Kind of that generalized 1 year. But then you pare it down to 6 months, to 9 months, to 6 months, 3 months, and so on and so forth. Now this Chef's Navigator worksheet is a living document. You're always thinking a little bit further ahead. But then I've got what I've called the 3 for 30 persistence goals. Now this worksheet has everything to do with exactly what steps you're going to take. You create a goal and the steps and the standards that you are going to do during that time for the next 30 days, and one in each area of your life. And that way, you're always progressing, you're always growing, and you're always getting working on all aspects of your life. So that way, not one area doesn't get overly doesn't get all of your attention to the detriment of the other ones for too long. Okay. Again, I talk about work and life harmony and not balance, because the harmony, things go in and out. 1 month we could be really busy working at work. Another month it's really slow at work, so we're working on our passion. The next month we're going to be going on vacation. So we're going to have that focus on the family. We're not going to worry about work. We're not going to worry about our passion. We're just going to worry about our family that month. So things ebb and flow as they're going on. But as long as we maintain that kind of harmony and consistent working towards and next, is how we really got to start to expand our lives and to really build that joy and personal success and fulfillment in our lives. And that's what this rule of 30 is all about. The rule of three is all about. It's all about keeping everything into perspective and making sure that your life is worth living.